Hey, you already know what it is, man. We make art, we sell art in your face with in your face art, man. And today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons or the differences of, making digital art versus selling a physical product. And this is just my perspective from some of the things that I've been through, some of the things that I've seen, and pretty much where I'm going towards in my career in the future. I started out doing a lot of physical art or physical products. What do you mean by physical products? So, physical products would be things like t shirts, canvases, posters, drawing pictures, shoes, anything that's tangible, anything that you can touch, right? So, when I first started doing those type of things, it was good and bad. It was good because, of course, I could make some revenue, I could make some money, this and that. It was pretty cool. But the problem with that was is that I was doing everything by hand, right? And when I did it by hand, after I did it, I could only sell that one thing. I wasn't able to duplicate it over and over again. It was just a one and done type thing. And before we even get too much further into this, man, I forgot to say, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you like any of the artwork or anything that you see here that I make, check out my website, man. It's inyourfaceart.com. The link will be in the description. And somewhere in this video, I will give you a 20% off discount code for that website. But you never know when it's going to come. So make sure you watch the full video. All right. So I would do, say for instance, if I did a pair of shoes. All right. I customize a pair of shoes and somebody wants these shoes. And I'm like, all right, cool. That's great. Well, once I customize that pair of shoes for that person, if somebody else want a pair of shoes, I have to sit down and draw it all over again. Now, mind you, if these shoes took me like 8, maybe 10 hours to create, so that's like what? And then say I've sold them for like $250, right? Let's do it on the high end. Let's say $300, $350, whatever. So you mean to tell me, it takes me 20 hours to make that? Like double. If it take me a total of 20 hours, 2 times 300, so I done made $600 in 20 hours. Now, to some people, hey, that may be a lot, but as I've gotten older and older and realized, I've seen some real money, for the amount of time and effort and energy that it takes to make those pair of shoes, it just wasn't worth it for me. Like I said, that's just for me. Everybody has their own price point and things like that, but for me, wasn't good, was not good. So when I did, same thing when I did canvases, when I painted on canvases. And then, you might want to up your price even higher. If you're going to sit up there and do something that's a one of one and you're sitting there, you're painting it, this is custom, this person is the only person with that in the world. Me personally, after doing things like this over the years, you would think that, hey, you know what? I'm going to charge a little bit more because, this is a special request, right? I'm taking out time in my day to make a special request, something that nobody else will have. So with that being said, doing digital was completely different. Like right now, as you see, I'm working on this Santa Claus from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm drawing this character. And although it's taking me a certain amount of time to draw this, I won't charge super full price for this because I'm able to mass produce this picture. Now you also can, and I didn't know this back in the day, you also can do it with traditional art too. So you can draw something one time and then take a picture of it, have it digitized and all that. And then you can sell the prints, and then you can also sell the original at a very high cost. But even with that being said, if you're drawing traditional, say you got a canvas and you got to color in the whole area, well, you got to really color in that whole area. Unlike when it comes to digital art, right? I can see an area, I just do a big old circle or, trace around the part that needs to be colored with that color and then slide over the color and boom, the whole thing's colored. I can change colors at the touch of a button. There's so many things I can do. I can alter, I can move, but just even from the digital standpoint, which I'm working towards getting towards right now, is the fact that I don't need a physical product. So like, if you make a canvas, if you make a pair of shoes, if you make, a custom t-shirt and you're doing it by hand, the original traditional way, well, there's a lot of tools involved. You got to buy colors. You got to buy brushes. You have to buy the canvas. You have to buy the shoes. You have to buy, I mean, if the person may be providing their own shoes, but, you also got to buy the t-shirt or whatever it is. There's an upfront cost. Now with digital, there's an upfront cost, but it's one time. You understand? It's a one-time cost with the digital. I buy the digital, I get the tablet, I got all the colors and everything forever. There's no more, you know, anything else that I have to buy to be able to continue to do my work. And I can work anywhere in the world with this, not make a mess. And I can travel on a plane. I can work everywhere. I can be a digital nomad if I want to with the digital art. Now, another thing is just like shipping and handling. You may have to charge a little bit more because it's a physical product. So not only are you want to charge for your time, your energy, all that, then a person wants it at a certain time. And then you got to charge a certain amount of money depending on where they are in the country. If they're in California, New York, those shipping rates may be a little bit higher, depending on what you're shipping, how you're shipping it, if it's in a box, if it's in a parcel. So, but digitally, you created, like, one of my goals is creating a digital children's book, an ebook. So once that ebook is finished and once I draw and I do all the bells and whistles and I make sure everything is correct, everything's good to go, I drew that thing and wrote it one time, and now I have this digital file and people can get it on their phone and just hit the download button. So I don't have to package anything. I don't have to go to the post office. I don't need anything shipped. I don't have to charge any shipping fees. And they literally can just, with a touch of a button, ding, and they get it on their phone. I can also make the audio version, and then they can have the digital version. I can even make a video to go with it if I want to. Now, even if I just did eventually want to go the brick and mortar way, that's still like, hey, we can have it in stores. We can have this and that, and it's showing characters. And so it's so many benefits to doing digital. And it's like, well, why are you saying this? Why are you talking about this right now? Well, the reason I'm talking about it is because the promo code for the 20% off is FACE20, FACE20. Make sure you hit that link in the description and get 20% off my entire website, t-shirt, hoodies, all that stuff. All right, I got you. But the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm making a big transition from my business into doing books, children books, coloring pages, things that are digital. Everything is going digital. Everything. I mean, it's either a robot, AI, or it's digital. So, I want to be able to have something that when I travel, because I want to travel the world, more and more. I love traveling. So anywhere that I travel, I want to be able to make sure, like, hey, man, I am able to produce work. I don't have to worry about, manufacturing. I don't have to worry about, if my manufacturers stop their, breaks down, or y'all seen what just happened with that hurricane and stuff, man, So you got hurricanes and stuff. Businesses are getting destroyed, from the water, the winds, and all that type of stuff. So I'm putting myself in a position where I don't have to rely on another company for my company to be self-sufficient in a way. I mean, I'm taking down the risk, right? What I'm doing right now is very risky and I might do another video on that, from the characters to the manufacturing to just selling to people in general. I mean, the economy is always changing. I think my biggest year doing something like this, man, I made $300,000, it was $310,000, you know what I'm saying, in a year. Now, mind you, I was going crazy online. I was doing shows. I was doing all that, but still, it's just like, the economy changes when it comes to higher ticket items. That's another thing. That's another big difference. So when you do something by hand and you're doing it traditionally, like I said before, hey, you might want to charge a premium for this because it's custom, it's one of one. You worked on it with your hands all this time. I mean, this is special. Then you got the shipping and handling and all that. You don't want to be, you're going to have to charge, some good money to make it worth your while, especially if you want to survive and have a career being an artist, right? But if you make something that's digital and you can mass produce it, and you don't have to ship it, and it's digitally download, dude, you can sell it for pennies on the dot. You can sell it a lot cheaper. So think about it. Would you rather have, maybe, I mean, and it just depends on the person and depending on your brand. But hey, if you got 600 people that can spend $1,000, that's cool. But I'm looking for 6 million people that can spend $20, $15, $9.99. 6 million people, So these are just some of the things that I'm looking at, like, you know, creating something that will be able to generate income in the background while I'm resting, while I'm sleeping, and it's just doing this thing. Whereas with this, when it comes to t-shirts, manufacturing, making sure, something happened. Oh, something happened. How many people, something happened to my package and then it get here on time? Oh, I ordered the wrong size. Dude, man, you go through so many little annoyances, you know what I'm saying? It's no fault of them or it's just the cost of doing business, but it can, sometimes just get a little overwhelming because of what you're going through sometimes. You know what I mean? So, all those little things can be alleviated when you have a product that, hey, a touch of a button, boom, it's downloaded. Now I'm not saying there won't be any issues doing that, but it's way less. I promise you that. Way less than when you're actually having physical products and oh, somebody stole the mail, or hey man, it was bad weather, and oh, it's still at the post office. And there's so many different things I've dealt with, chargebacks, all kind of stuff, man. People saying they didn't get it when they got it, all kind of stuff that you have to deal with when you're actually dealing with a physical product. So I'm just trying my best to alleviate as many problems. Work smarter, not harder, man. Work smarter, not harder. That's always the name of the game. Anytime you're doing something in life, you're always, and it's not always just like, Joe, let's just look for the better deal, but look at a better way that you can do something. What's the better way? How can you be a little bit more productive? How can you get a little bit more done? Like me, uploading 5 videos a day. Hey, I'm trying my best to be a little bit more productive, trying to get a little bit more done and achieve a little bit more. So, hey, is it a little bit harder? Yeah, but smarter because I'm able to cross promote. I'm able to get stuff done. I'm able to, you know, get out what I need to get out because the more videos I drop, the more awareness is going to be on my artwork and what I do. So it's a double whammy for me. I can talk, I can draw, and I can just get her done. So you guys tell me what you think. Do you prefer digital? Do you prefer traditional? Like, what is your cup of tea when it comes to, the arts? You guys let me know. I greatly appreciate it. We are almost finally done with this thing, man. We've been working on this for a little while. The beard and the hair were just giving me a lot of work to do. But yeah, we're almost done with this picture. And then we're going to be working on, I got another video talking about Kane. Kane will be coming to my store here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be awesome, man. I get a chance to finally meet Kane. So I'm really, really, really excited about that, man. So hopefully, hey, one day we can meet The Undertaker too. So this is going to be pretty cool, man. We're going to document all that, get everybody on video and all that stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later. Guys let me know what y'all think in the comments. And once again, man, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please make sure you guys check out my website. I have some dope artwork on there. If you want to check it out, man, we got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got canvases, we got posters, we got all that stuff. But most importantly, be on the lookout because we will be having children books dropping very soon. I'm really, 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 really focusing on getting these children books and stuff done. I'm finishing up this picture because we want to have this out for Christmas. It won't be done for Halloween, but it will be ready for Christmas. But yeah, we want to have some things that are digitally ready to go, fun, innovative, really cool stories, a lot of fun things, man. I am working on my Dr. Seuss meets Dr. Dre collaboration piece. And I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. So be on the lookout for that, man. I greatly appreciate y'all. You already know what it is. In your face. Peace.